So grammar class starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. So that goes from 9 to 10:40, and then there's a 20-minute break in between grammar and conversation class, which goes from 11 to 12:40. And then there's an hour for lunch. Students usually eat lunch here in the student lounge, or they go to one of the surrounding restaurants to get a sandwich or something like that. And then afternoon class is from 1:40 to 3:20. After that, we have a number of different activities. Sometimes they're right after school, sometimes they're later at night, depending on what the activity is. We play a lot of soccer here, so like right after school we'll go into the Boston Common and play soccer. We do things like karaoke, we'll go to different restaurants together, so usually that happens right after school, and then that's that. Yes, our activities are always chaperoned by a teacher or a staff member. Usually it's a teacher, just because school ends, but our office doesn't close until after school ends, so usually the teachers are going on the activities too, which is great because then students have interaction with a native speaker. So we have a number of different options. Our most popular is homestay. Students will stay with an American family. We also have like a dormitory style living, which is right down the street, which is nice and convenient. And then we have apartment style housing. Yeah, it's really great because students, again, they get that native speaker that they get to interact with on a daily basis. They get to try American food because the host families make breakfast and dinner for the students every day. And they're living in houses with other students, but students that don't speak their same language, so they're getting to meet people from other cultures and other countries as well. It's a really good like immersion experience. Yeah, it's very easy. We tried to make it as seamless as possible because students do like to do that. I mean, Boston and California are very different, and especially in the colder months, it's nice to be able to get that warm weather experience. So it's very easy. Students will come to the school that they're starting at, however long they want to stay for, then they can just transfer to the other school. Their payment and everything is transferred over, their I-20 is transferred over, so it's all done very seamlessly. And it's popular. I wouldn't say most of our students do it, but it is common to get a sort of a feel for all three schools, because all three schools are different. They're all in different places. You have Boston, which is an intellectual hub, and then you have LA, so you get Hollywood and all of that kind of stuff, and then Santa Barbara is on a beautiful beach, so that's nice too. Yeah, we do. We have English plus photography, yoga, dance, and music, I believe, are the four. And it's this sort of the idea that you take these classes in the morning, and then in the afternoon you have your specialized classes. So photography lessons around Boston, or yoga classes, which the studio we use is in the Back Bay, dance classes, which is over in the North End. And then music is a little bit more activity heavy, so you have music lessons, I think twice a week, and then there's performances and things you can go to, shows you can see, stuff like that. They're very popular in the summer because they're sort of structured to be 2-week programs, so students come here for 2 weeks to do them, and we get a lot more short-term students in the summer. I don't know off the top of my head what the numbers were, but we do in the summer, we usually have about 3 students at once doing those sorts of programs from June to August.